Hello, everyone. Let's have some fun with the Yeez. I need to check something real fast in another place where I have to corral people. I have responsibilities. Okay. Alright. Now that I've checked I needed to check. Playing Yeez Memories of Celceta. Which I have already gotten yelled at by Mifa. To which I say, fuck that shit, I'll play what I want, bitch. Yeez Memories of Celceta, which is a remake, I believe, of Yeez 4. I say I believe because I think there's like 2 different versions of Yeez 4. It's a thing. I do not remember the specifics of it, but that is a thing. But here's the thing, neither of those versions got localized. This one did, so this is the one we're playing. Adol Christian, an adventurer of great renown, whose exploits are widely discussed and hotly debated to this day. His enterprises are recorded in over 100 volumes of personal travelogue, which paint a vivid picture of the world and set the imaginations of those who read them ablaze. Indeed, a significant number of historians continue to believe that the Age of Discovery came about as a result of Adol's travelogues and the thirst for adventure their contents spur. However, readers have often found themselves wondering at what point Adol Christian, born in a poor village high in the mountains, began referring to himself as adventurer. Historians and scholars have proposed countless theories to address this. Yet, in truth, the answer is recorded clearly in one particular volume of Adol's travelogues. The adventure I'm about to recount took place 2 years after Adol left his homeland. 18 years of age, his curiosity at its peak. Where would his thirst for the unknown guide him next? And what wonders awaited him there? Let's look back on the events which occurred in the great forest of Celceta, and share in Adol's passion for adventure and discovery. Well, it's a little bit more modern compared to the other Yeez games I've played up to this point, on stream anyway. That's us. That's a cat. Meow. Meow, 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 meow. No words as always from Adol. A couple of miners are talking nearby. Hey, you heard the latest news? Seems they found another gold vein. Yeah, I heard the head miner went to check it out a while ago. The way I hear it, there are veins all the way into the Great Forest. Huh. This gold rush business really never lets up, does it? Still, are they seriously planning to start messing around the forest? Don't even joke about that. Going near that place isn't worth all the money in the world. Can't spend it if you're dead, after all. Why hoard money if you can't bring it into the afterlife and all? Can't believe it's been 5 years since Celceta came under Roman control, and the city has never been more active. a happy accident. The Romans don't give a damn about us. Until they struck gold, they couldn't even be bothered servicing the roads around here. Well, I hear there's gonna be a new governor general soon, for what it's worth. Who cares? Nothing's gonna change. They just come over here, put all their effort into lining their own pockets. And then as soon as the money runs dry, the cycle starts over. Hey, it's pronounced Kenny, right? Cool. Yeah, as the title of the stream says, haven't played Celceta or the original for that matter, so this will be a learning process for me. Suppose you're right, but wait, hang on. Looks like a Roman officer, and a pretty hot one at that. I wish they'd at least end the war with Altego, so I could do business in peace already. Couldn't agree more there. Feels like they're just dragging their feet at this point. Like us, dragging our feet right now. Bonk. Watch it, you idiot! Look where you're going! Adol was completely exhausted. He can't even muster the energy to stand up. That all you got? Kids these days. I tell ya, no backbone at all. Where am I? Ooh. Who am I? You're gonna catch a cold out there, Adol. Falcom presents a grave, a flower. I guess there's the high energy music I'm used to hearing in these games. Had to kick in sooner or later. Ease Memories of Celceta. My biggest offense is Falcom is committed to is no longer doing high power openings in 9 and 10. Yeah, I'll agree with that. The one for Ys Origin being the first Ys game I played definitely left a strong impression on me. And Mifa can complain all she wants. I have no reason to listen to her. She can live in her nostalgia goggles or whatever the reason may be. All she wants. Esper, welcome in. Internet is having a slight hiccup. I think it's clearing up now. Yeah, looks like it's cleared up. Esper, welcome in. Boop, boop, boop. How was Origin Story? For people coming in, we are playing Ys Memories of Celceta for the first time for me. As you might be able to tell by the stream runtime and the fact that the stream title says Session 1. We just started, so Strap in, folks. I'm so surprised to think that someone would wind up collapsing in a heap in the middle of a bustling city like this. Thanks for helping me. Well, fortunately, I think I have a few spare rooms right now. I should be able to give you somewhere to rest at least. So take it easy for a while. It was a nasty spill and I'd hate to see it happen again.
Adol? Is that you, Adol?
Someone who knows me? You're not Dogi. Who the fuck are you?
There you are. I finally found you.
That's so weird that the voice acting stops there. It's me, your old pal Durin.
I thought I told you to let me know if you managed to make it back alive.
Is this one of those games where you can rename characters? Is that why the name portion is not voice acted? That would be weird. Who's Adol, or who are you? Who's Adol? Oh boy, that's really not funny. It's you, Adol Christian. That's pretty minimal voice acting. It feels a little weird though when half the line is voice acting and then the other half is not though. Yeah, I've got the Vita release, but I figured probably better use the PS4 version that I've got here. But never mind that.
You did it.
I can't believe you came back alive. The great forest of Celceta, of all places. They say when you set foot in there, you lose all sense of direction and never come out again. Supposedly lots of gold in those woods, but Hispani and Rowan both keep their distance, so there's no map to be found. I tried to stop you, man, and once you stepped out of that gate, I thought you were a goner for sure, like all the others. Sorry, atheist, not Christian at all. We're gonna need to rename ourselves to Adol Atheist. You have proved me wrong. You're my favorite source of my dearest friend. Oh, they have that kind of relationship. Purely business. Right. Now, straight to business. No offense intended if I cut to the chase, but I am an information dealer after all. I want all the intel you've got about the forest, and don't you dare skimp on the details. And I'll confess to Durin that he'd lost all his memories. What? Come again? You've got to be kidding me. So don't you remember who I am, or who you are for that matter?
Oh boy.
What the hell happened to you in there? Actually, forget I asked. In fact, forget we ever had this conversation at all. My instincts are telling me you got yourself into some big trouble in that forest, and I want no part of it. Sorry, man. Don't take it personally. I just know a bad deal when I hear one. Hey, what's wrong? We got a problem. The mine. There are monsters in the mine. What? So, monsters just showed up in that newly dug tunnel? It does lead to some old ruin. No surprise there'd be monsters in a place like that. Either way, times like these are what we have the Roman army for, right? Oh yeah! Leo. Where's Commander Leo? He's not here right now. It seems he's out doing some sort of military training exercise. Even worse, the soldiers are still here, and that are still here are just panicking. They have no idea what to do. Seriously? Man, they really are useless. Finally get a chance to do something useful for once, and they just freak out. Are there any miners who didn't get out in time? I don't know. It was every man for himself in there, so nobody really paid much attention. Can't blame them for that, I guess. Anyway, we can't just sit around. Let's get to the mine. Right.
No way.
Sounds like there's a whole lot of trouble down at the old mine. Adol, I'm gonna go take a look. So yeah. A Ys game starting with the first major area being the mine. Perish the thought. Move square to talk. Okay. It's not the button I would have expected. In search of lost memories. Normally the end would be getting quite lively about this time of day, because all the miners returning from work. Sure hope they're all okay. Various quests are displayed, and that's probably something we'll be able to interact with later if I had to guess, just not right this second. Press options to open the camp menu and select system. Click the save icon in the system menu to save. Well, we might as well get a save going right away. Especially if we can save anywhere, unlike in Oath and Felghana. Journal, probably recap of the story if I end up needing it. Skills, which I don't have any, but look like hotkeys for some skills. Equipment, I don't think I've got any equipment I can equip now. Okay. Figured it makes sense to get a feel of the area. Miners don't seem to have come this way. Which way do they come from? This way, then? Well, the game hasn't stopped me yet. Oh. I was instinctively using the right stick to pan the camera around. Turns out that adjusts the zoom. Okay, noted. What is taking so long? Hurry it up. Get the injured out of there. Yes, ma'am. The safety of the miners is our highest priority. Make certain all of them are accounted for. Understood. Huh? Who's that now? That's Governor General Celceta. She just got here recently. Seems Commander Leo's away on business today, so she was assigned here in his place. I'm a little disappointed, to be honest. Came all this way to the mine so I could see the Romans screw up, not do their jobs. Heh, guess you can't win them all. Are you the last? No, the head miner and a few others got trapped in the room the monsters came out of. Please, please help them. Counting the head miner, how many are left? 3, I think. Understood, you may rest now. We will see to it that the others are rescued. With the help of us? You two. There are miners trapped inside who need our help. Make the necessary preparations and head in immediately. But we haven't received any orders from the commander yet. This is an emergency and I'm in charge. Prioritize the safe rescue of the miners above all else. There is no need to eliminate the monsters inside. Hey, Sancho? Who's higher rank, the commander or the governor general? The governor general, of course, idiots. There's no time to waste. Move it. Yes, ma'am. Governor General sure seems a hell of a lot more dependable than Commander Leo. Shame you can't say the same about those soldiers, but let's wait and see, I guess. Maybe she can whip them into shape. What's with the weird effect? A strange orb of light suddenly began shining nearby, yet no one else seemed able to see it but Adol. For us, you'll find certain locations and objects upon which target circles appear. Switch to the appropriate character, press triangle to activate unique action, and an event will occur. Can regain lost memories by touching orbs of light. I do like my orbs. He began to feel a light headache and hear voices echoing inside his head.
I couldn't believe my ears when I heard that you repelled one of Sis's knives with just your sword. She never misses.
I honor the skill and courage you have displayed by crossing the territory of the beasts.
Yeah, he might not look like much, but his skill with a sword is really something. You'll have to fight me one-on-one sometime.
They're even at 30. Yeah, exactly. They also give me stat buffs. I don't know if it's limited to HP or if it can extend to other stats. Sword? Was I a swordsman? Adol felt an uncontrollable urge to get involved. It's kind of the funniest way and the most on-point way to phrase it. It was simply too much to bear. He had to try and help resolve the situation. Open camp menu, select the memories icon. Okay, they just telling me that they can be rewatched. No time to waste. Arrange for additional personnel here at once. Where additional personnel? Oh, they don't even stop me from entering the mine. Well, this looks like a dead end. I can dash around with the X button. What do some of these other buttons do? Right triggers the map. I can pull up items with left trigger. Okay.
Hold on.
Whoa, hold up now. Step away from you for just a few minutes and find you wandering in here alone? Where do you think you're going? I heard a strange voice. You sure you weren't just hearing things? You obviously suffered a blow to the head if you wound up with amnesia. Adol explained to Durin what happened at the mine entrance. I think I get it now. You're one of those people, aren't you? Nothing I hate more in this whole wide world than you naive, meddlesome little do-gooders. You just have to try and solve everyone else's problems, and you drag others down with you while you're doing it. Well, I know better than to try and talk your kind out of these crazy stunts. But if you must go, at least take this. A weapon! I don't want your corpse on my conscience. I can't believe you're seriously thinking of wandering in here barehanded. Come to think of it, if you lost all your memories, does that mean you've forgotten how to fight too? I think I can manage that much. Fine, I'll come part of the way with you. Only part of the way though, you got it? Thanks. I'm not gonna give you a hard time about it. Sure, come on, let's get going. How to equip items. I mean, that seems pretty self-explanatory.
My turn. All right.
Circle switches between party members. Squares attack. Triangles block. This is a pretty old-looking monument. We have made it red! What? What did you just do? I just touched it. That's all I did. Yeah, I guess that is all you did. Looks like it's been buried here for a long time. Oh well, let's just focus on getting out of here. No time to be worrying about old statues. Stone Miner restores HP and cures status effects. Upon game over, you can retry from the last monument you touched or the last town or camp you visited. Ugh. Okay, it doesn't tell me much more than that. Roger that. Combat. I bet I can do a combat. Yeah, these are monsters, alright. What are they doing this close to the entrance? As if you had to hold a sword again, Adol. It feels natural. Oh, that's good to hear. Okay, try taking these monsters on by yourself to start with. They seem pretty weak, so they should make for a nice warm-up. Attack and repeat for a combo. Okay, yeah, this is all of the controls I was just experimenting with that they're telling me about. Cool. A little late to the party on that one game. I'm getting little bits of money here and there. Well, I think I've cleared out this room at this point, so I guess we'll get moving. Or not, the game won't let me. Oh no, there's one more. Looks like your body remembers how to use a sword, even if your brain doesn't. Awesome, you learned a skill in that fight too. Make sure you equip it before we move on though. You can only use skills when you got them equipped. Party members may learn skills in fighting tough foes. Once the skill is learned, it can be set to a button by selecting skills. Alright. Hold your attack until the character flashes and the next strike will be charged. Your next strike will be charged, rather. Charge attacks gain SP. Hold R1 and press the face button to activate the skill assigned to that button. Okay. All of your standard fare then. So Rising Edge. What about you? Okay, you already have Shellcracker equipped. I probably want to use it frequently to level up the skill. I guess it's that. We can't destroy that mound any further. Okay. These monsters aren't going to be as easy to deal with as the last lot. My strike attacks aren't too effective against soft-body creatures like these, but your sword's slash attack should do the job nicely. So different weapon elements now. On the other hand, those tough-looking ones over there might repel your sword, but my fists and kicks can smash them up good. In other words, we both got enemies we're strong against and enemies we're weak against. You focus on monsters weak to slash attacks, and I'll focus on ones weak to strike attacks. Got it? I mean, that all sounds like a plan to me. Character's attack type, slash, strike, or pierce, determines how much damage is dealt to different types of enemies. If an enemy is difficult to damage, try switching to a character with a different attack type. Pressing L3 will allow you to view an enemy's name, level, of weaknesses. Well, let's see how we handle... Oh man, I got an excellent kill.
Leave it to me.
There we go. So I get the hang of fighting again? Oh, and just in case you need it, I'll give you one of these. Honey potion. You're so thoughtful. What the hell is wrong with you? Don't say a kind of thing with a straight face. It's embarrassing. Anyway, that's a healing item. Always good to keep a few on hand. If your health's low and you think you're in trouble, Use one while you still can, or forever hold your peace. L2 opens the items menu, use tab, you select the item to use on the target character. Anything else the game wants to tutorialize me about? I'm gonna keep using Rising Slash to see if that levels it up. Penny Potion.
Hey, Bonza, you okay?
Sancho! I think my leg's broken!
Stop
Bigger
whining,
monster.
or the commander's gonna yell at us when he gets back.
Go away! Shoo! Shoo!
We're here to help. Hansa, someone's coming to help us. Help! Guess we can't just leave them. All the monsters we've fought so far, these look like the toughest. Just think of this as a chance to review everything you learned. Give them all you got. Extra gauge increases when a skill hits a foe. The more SP it costs, the more the gauge will go up. The gauge is full, press L1 to use a powerful extra skill. Got my level up at least. I thought I was gonna die.
Come on now.
Oh, come on. Now you're just exaggerating. By the way, who are you two? Oh, just a passing information dealer and his amnesiac do-gooder companion. You two might not be any kind of match for what's in here. You'd do well to head back. Sancho, let's do that. I don't think I can go on. My leg still hurts. I knew I wasn't cut out to be a soldier.
Oh boy.
Suppose we might as well leave for now. He's not gonna be any use like this. Take care of yourselves, you two. Bye! The Celceta army is technically part of Rome's armed forces, but it's made up more of locals than trained Romans. As you can see, morale isn't exactly high. That means it's our time to shine. Let's keep moving. Rightio. Hang on, I gotta get some more materials. What materials used for, who knows, but I'm glad to have a bunch of them. Oh shit, we can swim. Oh god, there's gonna be swimming combat at some point, isn't there? Oh dear. That's gonna be a thing.
Leave it to me.
Okay, guess I somehow got an aerial combo without trying. Damn, looks like it's locked. Let's see. He's right. The gate is definitely locked up tight. Nope, not budging. Don't think there's any other way to go deeper into the mine, though. Then I see a keyhole. Let's find a key to go to it. Yeah, sounds like a plan. There's gotta be a key somewhere nearby. Where would nearby be for us, though? This looks like...
Leave it to me.
Oop. Yep, locked up tight. Cool. This too? Still, this is a much simpler lock than the one on the gate. No problem, leave it to me. Oh, you got some lock-picking tricks up your sleeve? Durin can pick open locked chests, allowing you to obtain items inside.
Leave it to me.
All right.
What's the... Oh,
Leave it to me.
right. Triangle's the button. Just kick it open. Fuck yeah. Looks like that did the trick. Just took a little bit of a steel boot to it. Right then. Let's go get that gate open and see what's waiting for us behind it. Let's find out. Hey. Inspect. Use mine key. The gate is now unlocked. Oh, I must have accidentally pulled up that menu. Well, what's in here? Another honey potion. Oh god, more swimming. Ah, here we go. There's that big attack I was curious about.
Leave it to me. Leave it to me.
So it's L1 and R1 together.
Leave it to me.
Good luck internalizing that, me. Rotodroplet? What does Rotodroplet do? 10% HP revives a fallen ally. Sounds like something I'm gonna want to have on hand. This place feels a lot different from the rest of the mine. It's like some kind of old ruin. Well, if we're not careful, we're gonna get ruined. The Awakening Armored Beast, Aldavos.
Hold on.
Is this the monster that started all the trouble? Watch out, Adol. If you don't want to die, you'd better hurry up and remember how to fight. Long sequence will allow you to fight effectively. Obtain SP with charge attacks. Use skills to charge the extra gauge. Unleash the extra skill. Just gonna be the general loop, it feels like. Ow. Also remember that I can... like, dodge. Let me pull up the audio levels, just to make sure it's not getting too loud. Might turn it down a little bit. Too much high energy for me. Flash nuke, so there's perfect dodges. Okay. There's a guard break mechanic as well, it looks like. Second rock slide, go away. Well, it's up to you, Adol. I get some pretty decent damage in. What I was aiming for. Ooh. Got that a little tight. Probably could have gone in at a bit of a higher level than I was at, but you know what? We survived. That was close. Yeah, no kidding. But man, I've got to say, you're pretty strong. You might have lost your memories, but I'm starting to see how you were able to make it out of the forest alive. No, that's nothing. Don't give me that. You look as shocked as I am. Being naive is bad enough, but naive and reckless? You're not gonna live long if you keep that up. You two. Couldn't believe my eyes. You actually managed to take down that huge monster. I'm Wagner, the head miner. I'm just a passing philanthropist. Huh? You're a loopy one. That just makes you all the more interesting. So, thank you very much for your help. As long as that monster was there, we had nowhere to go. At least none of you are too worse for wear. Thank goodness for small favors, I guess. Absolutely, I'm eternally grateful that no one was hurt. Although there is something worth noting that occurred just in the next area. See, there's a strange statue there, and at one point it started to glow, and that seemed to calm the monsters a bit. It might have just been my imagination, but I could swear it actually happened. What kind of statue are we talking here? What kind of statue? Well, it had wings on its back. Very distinct. You look like you want to see it even more now, Adol. If you're that interested, you should go take a look for yourself. We, on the other hand, should be leaving. I'm thinking everyone's quite worried about us by now. Sure thing, take care of yourselves. So, you're into these kinds of places, huh? Well, we're here anyway, so we might as well take a quick look around. Yeah, that sounds good to me. Hey, what's that? Statue. Right, the statue they were talking about. Is that the statue Wagner was talking about? Al was suddenly stricken with a violent, intense headache. Adol. I truly sorry. This way. Certain you return. This false sanctuary. I have... Hey, Al. You okay? Was that voice you heard outside again? You don't look so good. I think it's about time we head out of here ourselves. Suddenly a light appeared before the two, concealing a small winged object within it. Silver Wing.
Hold on.
Well, that sure wasn't here before. Where the hell did it come from? Sure looks old. I wonder what it was used for. Do you think this rune has anything to do with the voice you heard? I can't say. Well, yeah, I guess you wouldn't. Sorry. I know that when miners dig up ruins, monsters sometimes show up, or other strange things start to happen. Seems like this is just another unsolved mining mystery for the history books. Well, I'm ready to go at any time. When you're done down here, let's head back to the surface. I guess we're heading up now. Trying to see where that wing item was. Work between monuments of the same color. Alrighty. Oh, and that's probably what they're about to tell me here. Silver Wing is shining brightly. It appears to be reacting to something. Oh boy, what now? Is it resonating with that stone monument? Let's take a closer look. Silver Wing cannot be used to warp between stone monuments. Damn, monument to display the warp menu. Okay. Oh god, we actually moved the cursor around on the map itself. Okay, this is the depths we're already at. This is probably the other one that we found earlier. What just happened? This is the entrance to the mine, isn't it? How did we get here? Did that monument warp us here? So many weird things have happened today, it's making my head hurt. Come on, let's just get back to town already. I'm good with getting back to town at this point.
Leave it to me.
All right. My turn. Leave it to me.
Get a good night's rest or something. Enough adventure for one day in universe. In IRL, we're just getting started. What's going on here? Here they come! Here they come! Good job. We heard all about you from the head miner, kid. Thanks for helping my friends, big guy. Excellent work, gentlemen. So you are the red-haired youth noted in the report. My name is Celceta. I'm the Governor General of Celceta. It is a pleasure to meet you. What's with the commotion? The people here have heard you rescue the miners and have gathered to wait for your return. I too would like to extend my deepest thanks for saving not only the miners, but some of our army's soldiers as well. There's more I wish to discuss with the two of you, but I'd prefer not to make this commotion any greater. Would you mind accompanying me to my office? The building, the government building. What would you like to discuss? Still, this is quite the coincidence. I recently heard of a mysterious island called Hysteria in the east, long cloaked in violent, impenetrable winds. And I also heard that it was freed from its storm wall by a young red-haired man much like yourself. Now you mentioned I heard something similar from a traveler in the bar myself a while back. But there's no way, right? Regardless, I'd like to extend my deepest thanks to you for all that you've done here, Adol. And there's one other issue I would also like to discuss with you. Are you familiar with the Great Forest of Celceta to the northwest of here? Sure I am. Well then, that certainly simplifies matters. It's said that few who enter the Great Forest ever return alive. As such, even our army has been hesitant to explore its depths, leaving it mostly an uncharted wilderness. However, we've recently received orders from Rome instructing us to find new gold deposits. We must make haste. I therefore have a formal request for you, Adol Christian. Would you consider undertaking the task of mapping the Great Forest on our behalf? Mapping? Again, is an uncharted wilderness. You set foot within and fewer return. Therefore, no map presently exists. You would begin a thorough expedition into the forest starting tomorrow, carefully mapping every mile. I cannot deny that it will be a dangerous task indeed, but you will be rewarded most generously for your efforts. Tomorrow we will be formally announcing the quest and presenting the first able to complete it with a large sum of gold. What kind of money are we talking about here? It'll be awarded in installments based on percentage explored. In total, our budget is 30 million gold. Ooh, not bad at all. Numerous explorers and prospectors have already heard rumors of this and began gathering here in Kasnan. If you're interested, I would like to hear your answer as soon as possible. Before sundown tomorrow, preferably. However, the hour is late, so please, rest for the night. There's a room at the inn. I'm hopeful you'll think it over. We'll have to give it some thought. This question that we're absolutely going to say yes to because it's us. Oh? You're the swordsman who took down that monster in the mine, aren't you? Damn straight. I thought so. How did I know, you ask? Because I'm a genius, of course.
I am the great Leo, commander of the Celcetan army and the finest swordsman around.
Ah, the person that some other people were losing
Don't
faith
you
in.
start getting cocky just because you took down a little monster while I was away. If I'd been here, I would have defeated it in a tenth of the time. With such skill and grace, you would have been left speechless.
Mm-hmm. So far, you sound like all bark, no bite. That Commander Leo is probably the most infamous man in Castan, and I'm sure you can see why.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, it's, where's the spray on his sleeve? I'll tell you that one for free. Amazing how quickly you got involved with some of the strangest, most influential folks around. Exhausted, Adol and Durin made their way toward the bar. I think this has been the longest day of my life. So, what are you gonna do about the Governor General's request? I mean, we're going to accept it. Huh, really? That's surprising.
Adol.
Say, Adol, I have a crazy idea. How about the two of us accept your offer together? You just want the reward money! Is it that obvious? You're right, of course, but it's not such a bad deal for you either, you know? I want the money, but you want to get your memories back. And to get your memories back, you're gonna need to go back into the Great Forest anyway, right? We make the map, sell it to the Romans, and I get some juicy info while we're at it. Everyone's happy, it's win-win. I feel like I'm being used. Nothing wrong with being used from time to time, just means you're useful. Always the optimist. We can both benefit, we might as well stick together. Safer than going into those woods alone, that's for sure. Adol and Durin decided to accept the challenge of mapping the Great Forest of Celceta. As it was late, however, they opted to rest up at the inn for their impending expedition. The next morning, gave visit the Governor General to formally accept the mission, then immediately began preparing for the road ahead. Map get. Now, I'm sure you're ready to explore, but let me first give you a rundown of the things you can do in Castan. First, quests. Here's how they work. You can accept quests whenever you want by checking the quest board in the inn. And every time you complete a quest, you'll get a reward from the client. See that board over there? That's Castan's quest board. Let's go have a closer look at it. I knew this quest board was going to be important at some point. Milk of Fabros, honey potions, purchasing iron ore, and bear on the plains. Did you check everything posted there? It looks like someone from this bar's put a request up. Hi. Convenient, I guess, if you feel like accepting it. Go talk to him. Might be good practice. Oh, this guy's a little odd. Quests are displayed in each town or village. Examining a quest on the board automatically adds you to the journal so you can undertake it. You see you have a request, display a quest mark above them. By the way, you have a journal, right? You can know your progress exploring the Great Forest, quests you accepted, monsters encountered, materials found. If you write those kinds of things down, it'll come in handy later on. It's always a good idea to take lots of notes. Be following information, store your quest progress. Okay, so They're really tutorializing me about everything. That's all I gotta say about quests. Next, I'll give you a quick tour around town, so let's head outside. First quest. Now look on your face tells me that you have something to say. You seen my request on the board? That's right, so what does he want us to do? Let me explain. Right now, I'm in the middle of refining my finest product. Naturally, I'm talking about the almighty muscle milkshake. After some thought, I decided on the perfect ingredient. The essence of the wild, impossible to obtain from livestock raised surrounded by domestic comforts. That, gentlemen, is Fabros milk. Fabros milk? Indeed, the Fabros is a strong, wild beast, which looks similar to a cow, found on the plains just before the Great Forest. And I'd like you two to go and milk one for me. Milking a wild beast, huh? This sounds like it's gonna be a tough one. So is there some way to tell the males and the females apart? Seeing as we'll obviously have to milk a female. The easiest way to tell them apart is to look at the horns. Males have 3 horns while the females only have 1. That easy, huh? Alright. There are also a few other things you should bear in mind. The first is that female Fabroses are exceptionally cautious beasts. As such, you won't find many of them on the plains. And if one of them sees a threat, it will run away immediately. So you're gonna have to sneak up on it. I see. You're really pretty knowledgeable about these things, aren't you? Ah, but of course! In my younger days, I would sometimes milk a Fabros and drink it on the spot. Dude, I didn't need to know that. But I can't abandon this shop long enough to do that now. All I can do is put out a request asking someone else to do it for me. Right. I think that covers everything. You got all that, Adol? Next time we're out in the plains, let's look for a female Fabros. Actually, I have a fairly good idea where you can find one. There's a patch of field where the Fabroses are known to graze. Here, let me show you. I'm going to point it to an area on the map of the Great Forest. And the graze has been marked. Okay. Well then, good luck to you. I am a Mayun. Thank you for announcing that to the world. There are a few shops in Caston worth mentioning. That is Billy's Curios. He sells all kinds of items, from health potions to antidotes. And that is Thomas's Armory. As the name suggests, he's your man if you need any new weapons or armor. Shall we look over there then? Nice place, isn't it? That guy over there is its namesake, Thomas. Gonna buy any weapons or armor, he's the man to talk to. Next, I'll show you around the trading post. Down the stairs, you can enter the trading post directly from outside, or you can go the back way through the armory. Since we're here already, it's faster just to go down the stairs. Come on. This is the Goldsmith Trading Post. There are a bunch of handy shops here. Like the smithy, where you can get your weapons and armor reinforced. Weapons and armor have 8 statistics that can be reinforced using minerals, excluding ore. Okay. Attack, poison, absorb, paralysis, critical, burning, SP, and freezing. Defense, poison, okay. This blacksmith can also refine ore into metals and gems if you bring him some to work with. You're gonna need them too if you plan on doing any reinforcing. First, you look for some ore, then you refine it, and you use that refined ore to give weapons and armor a nice boost. Best to keep all that in mind. Metals and gems used to reinforce armor can be created through the refining process. There's a set amount of gold and coal based on the value of the materials. That was a lot of information to absorb all at once. That man over there is Goldsmith, the shop's owner. If you give him a bunch of one material, he'll exchange them for an item of higher quality. And best of all, he doesn't charge anything, so it's definitely a surface worth using. In other words, it's free, the best price of them all. Why, large enough quantities, certain materials such as brittle bones can be exchanged for higher quality materials, and exchange is free. And that's it for the shops here in Caston. Once you finish checking out the trading post, we can go back outside through the main entrance. Let's see if we can do any reinforcing. Don't have any items. Rip. Well, refining. Make it get an iron ingot as for starters. So can I? Sure, let's do that. It's a place to start for getting used to things. Going back to weapon shop, main entrance is the other way. Oh. I want to go back and shop. Finally, we've wrapped up my grand tour of Caston. What a pain. If you hadn't gone and lost your memories, I would have to bother showing you it all again. To offer some offense. Oh, hold on, man. I was only joking. I didn't think you'd take it so personally. Alma, he was only joking as well. Oh, so you're a wise guy now, huh? You may not remember who you were before, but I'll tell you one thing. You weren't that guy. Well, it's pretty much Caston in a nutshell. So, time to start playing how we're gonna tackle the Great Forest. Pretty amazing view, right? This is the Great Forest of Celceta. Can't wait to start exploring. Well, we'll see how long that enthusiasm lasts. So apparently we made it back alive from there once already. Anyway, take a look to the northwest. Can't see it too well today because of the fog, but when it's nice out, there's a huge tree that covers all the others. I placed it about here on the map, roughly. Also, word around the Governor General's office is that the mouth of a large river has been found along the forest's coastline. If that's true, it'd mean a river cuts right through the middle of the forest. Which would put it about here-ish? These two bits of information are pretty much all we got to go on for the moment. Might as well check them both out. Up to you where we head first. Only things we can rely on at this point are our own two legs and a blank-ass map. We need to leave town through the north exit to get to the Great Forest. So as soon as you're ready, let's get going. Okay, touchpad for map. Press R2 to enlarge the minimap. To explore the Great Forest, your map will begin to fill in. The amount of ground that's been charted is shown as a percentage. You check on the map itself, and a number of rewards are available based on the value. There are 10 reward tiers in total, which can be attained by reporting your progress. In addition to gold, some reward tiers also include valuable items, so you can get 100% map completion. We can view the map like so. There's a map percentage as well. Which I'm sure we're gonna have to complete the entire map. Where's the north entrance? This way? Oh? Oh, no. Because I swear, I barely have to tap this. For it to pull up the menu. Oh, I'm gonna be doing that a bunch accidentally, aren't I? Oh dear. West? So you're Wallace? We saw your quest on the board. That's me. So you come to accept it then? Well, that depends on the details. Fair enough. All I ask is for you to run a little errand on my behalf. I'll give you the funds, so go to the item shop and buy me some honey potions. That's all there is to it. Wait, seriously, you can't just go there yourself? You really that lazy? Well, I have my reasons. Let's just put it that way. So, will you accept? Sure. We just need to buy you 3 honey potions, and that's it. Guess we'll get going then. You said you provide the funds, right? Right, here you are. Cammy, don't, people usually deal in money around here? Oh, no, don't give me that look. It may not be gold, but it's still payment. I get it. You want us to exchange this, then? Exactly. If you sell those as they are, you won't get much for them. But if you exchange them for something a bit more valuable at the trading post, you'll get a lot more. Trade them all for sturdy bones, and you should be able to sell those for 300 gold. And buying 3 honey potions costs exactly that, see? Well, we might not be losing any money, but I still feel kind of cheated somehow. Come on, Adol. Let's get this over with. Thanks. You cannot lose anything and still feel cheated. The two are not mutually exclusive, although to be fair, I might be able to just skip the part about having to trade them and just buy the potions because I have the money on me. Just a question if the game will let me get away with that. Have a good night's sleep. You did a fine job yesterday. I'll talk around town about the reward money. I wanted to hear about... I guess this... Oh, you hear about land grips? This request actually came from the Governor General's office. It's too dangerous to leave that thing alone for too long, so we've been sent reward money in advance to give whoever defeats it. So let me know if you happen to be the one. This money's got your name on it. Sounds simple enough for us to do, right? Yeah. You doing okay, buddy? Having a little bit of a moment there. Oh, if these are the physics I'm in for, oh, this again, we're gonna be in for a good time, I bet. Could get another short sword. Don't know if I would want to do that, but let's go do some exchanging. Exchange materials. Might as well just exchange all of them. Now, do I remember where we go to buy items? I think it was this building, right? How many do I have? I got plenty. So I guess I could go just turn these in now. Just need to find where, where's the button? Here's the button. Let's go turn these in. I got you your potions. Didn't even need to sell those bones. I'll hang on them for later. Here you go, from the market. Perfect, thanks. And this is the stuff indeed, exactly what I was looking for. It's a wonder I managed to buy the wrong thing before. You bought the wrong thing? Yeah, the other day I went to the item shop to buy some honey potions. And somehow wound up walking out with bitter potions instead. And those bitter potions are your rewards, so here you go. Now I feel even more cheated. I don't know who buys these things. Bitter and more expensive? Unbelievable. They're apparently high quality, so what do I know? Bottoms up, gentlemen. That's the stuff. Nothing goes with food better than a good honey potion. I see. Well, gladly could be a service, I guess. Still feel cheated out of that. But that's neither here nor there, I guess. So, I believe there was a quest over in this way. Yeah, over here. Oh, you come about the iron ore? I appreciate your interest, but you don't seem to have enough. Okay, so I need iron ore before I can do the exchange. Acknowledged. I guess, is it this way to get us out? It looks like it's this way to leave town.
Fine.
Out of the way, you! Uh-oh, here comes trouble. Oh, it's you, Adol, was it? I've just been ordered to start work on a map of the Great Forest by the Governor General herself. I hear you were told to do the same, but now that I'm on the case, you might as well just go home.
Sancho!
Don't people say no one ever comes out of the Great Forest alive, Sancho? Are we gonna be okay?
Come on now.
Not if we actually try to keep up with the commander's madness. If we do what he says for a while, though, we can just pretend to get lost and breathe easy.
Fools!
Imbeciles, you're pathetic. That reward money will be ours, and our praises will be sung throughout the land. You hear me? Come on, we're leaving.
Yes, sir!
Full of energy as always.
Come on.
Guess we got a competition, though I really don't think we have much to worry about. Whatever. Let's just forget about that awkwardness and move on. We got a map to make. Take me out of town. Can actually start exploring places proper. East Plains. Alright then, it's almost time for us to get started exploring the Great Forest. Before that, though, you've had a bit of a warm-up of the mines, but the monsters in the Great Forest are on a different level altogether. So let me give you a few pointers on combat technique. Arrow combo. Damage attacking an airborne enemy, damage increased, and you obtain gold SP and life energy. The enemy using a skill to get half the SP the skill required and obtain life energy. An excellent kill. Defeat a foe using attack type is weak against, and you'll get more gold and rare items. Guard just as an enemy attacks, to execute a flash guard. Damage is nullified, and the SP and extra gauge increase. Also, all attacks will be critical hits for a short time. Flash move. Guard will be invincible and move in slow motion. Can I use in the shop size and color determines the value. Life energy, materials. I guess it's about everything. All it's up to is for you to try them out in an actual battle. Let's get to work then. Make sure to grab any all supplies that grace me as well. Nice aerial combo. Looks like my party members also pick up items, which is good for me. But they also scatter all over the place. Right? Maybe I'll get an item later that
I'm just getting warmed up.
improves the range that I can pick up items. That's not impossible. Oh god. Okay, you're a little bit stronger than what I've been fighting so far. Gotcha. Alright.
Leave it to me.
But Adol is hurting badly. Do I regain HP by standing still? I do. It's not at a very fast rate, though. But it is something I can do and something I should probably make note of in case I ever need to do that. Oh, it looks like over time the rate it regenerates improves. It's waiting for me up here. More things for me to fight. Let me look at the map again. Or not the map, but look at the skills. Okay, there is a next on it, so that means I can level it up through experience, and there isn't another means to level it up. I'm guessing that goes up as I continue to use skills. I'm sure I'll know with certainty sooner or later. Get some flowers.
Leave it to me.
Leave it to me.
Take some minerals over this way as well. I'll just yoink those right up. When in doubt, follow the funny arrow. Oh wait, this leads me back to town, doesn't it? Yeah, this takes me back to town. Okay, well. It's not really what I was looking for. I will, however, make another save. Now we're past the introductory bits.
My turn. Leave it to me.
Alrighty. This also feels like the kind of game where I'm going to be staring at the map very regularly. I get the feeling. Nice. Yeah, we haven't gone this way yet, so let's get some more info on what's waiting for us out here. Oh, ow. More materials. Phew, we haven't even traveled that far and I'm already tired. Here's a tip, Adol. When you feel tired, it's important to stop moving and rest for a while. If you do that, you'll feel better in no time. Oh, hey, mechanic that I already figured out. With the two of us fighting, working together is really important too, so feel free to give me orders if you need to. Press right stick up. And for party members will focus on attacking, and down so they focus on evasion. Okay. That's all I've got for the moment. Come on, Adol, let's keep up the pace.
Find an opening. Focus on offense.
So, it'll be handy to me to direct you as needed.
I'm just getting warmed up.
Nice, level up. Oh shit, oh shit. Hang on, I'm gonna... Oop. Ow, ow, ow. Stop rolling me over. Oh dear. I might be in for a time fighting you. Maybe not as bad of a time as I was initially thinking. Ooh, Sonic Slide. I mean... might as well put that on. Good. What's next? Adol's almost to the next level. Be handy if I can get there. Oh.
me. Leave it to me.
And looks like my meter for skills is shared between party members.
My turn.
Which I do need to keep in mind to some amount. What's happening over here? Oh, one of the, yeah. Email Fabros ran away. Ah, looks like it spotted us. Guess we need to be really careful to stay out of its line of sight. Suppose we'll have to wait for it to come back and try again. Alright, looks like it's back. And Moocher said female Fabroses are really skittish. We need to approach it from behind very carefully this time. Aha! So Fabros is standing calmly. I managed to get behind him without it noticing us. Let's get milking before it bolts away. Yeah, think that's gonna end well for you? Oh. Perfect. Bye! Man, she's the jittery one. Took her long enough to notice us. We got our milk, though. Level up. I guess start working my way up because there's a monument that I can activate there. Even if I can't use it as a fast travel point yet, eventually I should be able to find the thing to let me use it. Since I think it's a different color than the other one, meaning I can't use it here. Yeah. Won't let me warp, sadly. Back at me go, Adol. Are you gonna be yellow as well? Sure are. So, what's this way? What's waiting for us here? Weird, I could sense beasts all around us before. Now it's like they're all gone. Wait, is that... Yeah, sure enough. I heard about this from a colleague of mine. He said that there are places in the Great Forest where spirit tree saplings grow and monsters will never approach them. What's a spirit tree? Well, supposedly some god who lived in this area planted them. Or so the story goes. I figure it's all a load of nonsense, but... well, if nothing else. This seems like an ideal place to take a breather. Give me a hand saying this up, would you?
All right.
Voila, how's that? Not bad, huh? We should probably set up a tent every time we find a sapling. These can be our basis of operations, or something. The sun's been down for a while, so what say you to resting here for the night? That night, enveloped in the clear air of the forest and the fragrance of the spirit tree, Adol felt his body drift into a deep, relaxing slumber. when the memory sealed in the back of Adol's mind was restored. Is that supposed to be the Darm Tower? That doesn't look entirely like Darm Tower, but it's the only tower I can immediately think of.
Hey.
It's a great night's sleep, but only for me. It looks like you're pretty groggy yourself. You have a nightmare? I'll describe the memory he'd regained. A tower? Huh. Interesting. Never heard there being one out in the forest, but I guess there must be if you remember it that distinctly. Either way, if resting near saplings helps to get your memories back, we should do it every time we stumble across one. When reaching a camp for the first time, Adol will gain a memory. Fragments will also be noted on the map. When entering a camp, fallen party members will be revived, and all stats are secured. HP will also regenerate rapidly. Charges the extra gauge to maximum. Once more, a lot of info being dumped onto us. Horse of Dawn. Trees sure are dense here. Looks like we're in the heart of the forest now. Sure you already know this, but this is where the real danger starts. Not many go past this and live to tell about it. It's bad enough you lose your sense of direction, then you also lose your sense of time on top of that. The beasts in here know all kinds of dangerous tricks, so you better watch out for being poisoned and stuff too. Still, you made it out of here alive once before on your own. And this time you got me with you. So what the hell, right? Let's dive in and see what we can find. Just make sure you pace yourself and we'll be fine. Time passes rapidly in the Great Forest. Beware its many lurking dangers. So there's a day-night cycle. They're also telling you about the status effects here. Oh, you're probably not somebody I should be fighting at this moment, are you? Oh, definitely not. Alright, I'm out of here. See ya.
Leave it to me.
Understood. Oh, I don't want any fighting in here, do I? Get me out of here. This sucks.
My turn. Leave it to me.
Okay, I can... Whoop, whoop, zoom. %of the map explored now. Feels like sometimes I just randomly get a speed boost in the water. I see our chest out this way. Oh, but I can't open it if I'm in... if I have to deal with combat. I'm just gonna get you out of here. Children. I'm gonna guess that's, yep, some added defense. Love to see that. Flash Guard in action, I probably will want to take advantage of that if I can. Being able to get critical hits frequently just sounds like a huge boon to me. See chests up there. Alright, what's in this chest? Might be a bit before I find out the answer to that question. Stone. Poison is something we gotta deal with. I also need healing. Does poison wear off? Or does it continue to go until I cure it somehow? Go away eventually, but I can also still regenerate while poisoned. This is good. I'm taking notes. Taking notes and finding out info. There's a chest down there, and I don't think I can get it yet because it's submerged in water. I'll keep that in mind for another time, though. As I forget about it, like 2 screens later. How much experience does Rising Edge have now? You know, it's not too far off from getting a level up. Alright, where am I going? There's another memory fragment over here. So that seems like as good a place as any to start. Shit. Alright, well, Adol's dead. Memory fragments there. Unfortunately, Adol being dead does not help my case any. Well, let's head back then. Or at least try to head back. Out of my way. Need to get my ass back to camp. Gotta revive my friend. I ban him in this forest so that way I go back to camp where he'll magically be okay again. How far do I actually have to go in order to get back to camp? I Evidently a little bit further. Taking whatever this is. Coal. Not helpful. But thanks, I guess. Alright, back in the fray, Adol. This time, do me a solid and don't die. I guess it's gonna hinge on my own capabilities, isn't it?
Leave it to me. Leave it to me.
Maybe I shouldn't try to do combat while I'm in water. In or near water, for that matter. How's that skill level coming? So it's still required SP 10. Fuck out of here. I feel like I might be in a different part of this world now. Where am I now? In fact. Going by the map, I gotta go further up if I want to get back to where I was. Oh, it actually might be to the right and then up. Yeah, I think through this pathway. If I'm remembering right. Dash roll, dash roll. You are a rare enemy. You definitely have the energy of one, but I don't know how to do damage to you yet. I might not even be able to do damage to you just yet. Okay, I need to back off. I'm far enough away that you can't do anything to me. Let's get back into it. Oh, there we go. Skill level up. I don't know how much each skill can level up, but oh, because we're looking at report. Ah, I can read menus fine, I swear. So, here's another question for me. Rising Edge is 451, Sonic Slide's 194. 451, 194. Okay, I do need to be using skills. So from 194, 193. So looks like I get 1 experience per each time I use it. Okay, 449. 447. Okay. Finishing off an enemy with a skill also does not make that go by any faster. So, but when I level up skills, I'm going to have to use them a lot. It's good. This is information I'm getting. Information is good. That should be good enough for me, even with the poison. Alright, so what's happening with this memory point that's here? How long has it been since I arrived here? Looking inside the forest, there was a familiar statue at the side of the path. Adol realized he'd been this way already. How can I escape from this overgrown forest? Base defense goes up, so it is any stat that can go up from the memory points. Well, defense is nice, that's for sure. Oop. What's in the chest? Over here.
Leave it to me.
Find out once these guys stop it going after me. Looks like I got a bit more walking to do. Honey potion. Don't mind if I do. I think I'm gonna need some healing again soon. I was starting to get a little low on HP. Not uncomfortably low at the very least, but still a little low. Alright, let's go and rest up now. No sense pressuring myself further when you get my dumbass in trouble. Away we go once more. Well, that hurts. That hurts if I let it. Stun ray jumps through the air, piercing enemies at the stun. Easily stuns. expensive, though, compared to everything else we've had to use. Steel Gauntlet. Is that material? What is that? Oh, is it, yeah, it's equipment for you. Okay. Bit of a buff to your attack strength. Alright, I need to heal again. Hacking poison, dude. Hearing these sound effects every now and then just makes me laugh a bit. Okay. I guess paralysis doesn't wear off as easily. Okay, I think this is gonna be a job for you, maybe? Yes? No? God, paralysis sucks. Ah, shit, now Adol is paralyzed as well.
Whoa, this is a nice fight. Leave it to me.
Okay. I'm not gonna recover easily while I'm paralyzed, am I?
My turn.
Actually, maybe I can recover. Let me experiment here.
Leave it to me.
No, your HP is still not recovering. Okay, but there is a monument there, so I guess it works out. 15% of the map right now, huh? Not bad. Of course, I'm sure our map exploration is going to really start slowing down as we get further in. Do those somersault kicks. Now, is this ability independent? No, it is still. It is also a shared meter. Cool. Well, let's continue on our way. Forest Labyrinth. Wait, isn't that peculiar statue the one we just... I knew it, we're back here again. Curses, why? Why do we keep ending up back at the same place?
Sancho!
Sancho, how long have we been wandering in circles here? My sense of time is long gone, so no idea. But however long it's long enough to make me really hungry. Yeah, I don't think my stomach can last much longer either. I'm losing the will to go on. At least if we're moving forward, we'll feel like we're getting somewhere, but just walking around in circles.
Fine.
Stop your complaining, you wimps. You're hungry, you're losing the will to go on. Those things are all in the mind. You shouldn't be so negative. That's your problem. Why can't you be like me and view things with a more positive spin? We might be lost now, but this is a perfect chance to strengthen our leg muscles. You should be grateful for this opportunity. You should thank the forest for allowing us to get lost within her leafy bosom.
No fair.
You've got to be kidding. But you were cursing at the statue just now, weren't you?
Fools!
Fools, a real genius always strives for the truth. A man's thoughts are swirling miasma. I was merely thinking out loud. Really? Sancho, what do you think about all this? Well, optimism is a bad thing, but no, don't let him trick you. Those three are really something. I'm amazed they managed to get this far into the forest already. Let's keep moving. Well, non-zero chance we're gonna find ourselves getting lost. Look around our shouting, he's just going to make him hungry. Should be quiet for a little while for all our sakes. Dance statue again. Why do we keep ending up back here? Let's see if we end up back here. Now, since the statue suggests we're going in the right direction, which way should we go next? Probably gonna take a few... Okay, so right up... Maybe left next? Back at the statue. Okay. Then right up. We could just end up having to turn back. I gotta keep that possibility in my head. Right up, down. Nope. We figured out right and up, and that's about the most I've figured out so far, so... You know, doing great. Okay, right up. Let's try right up or right. Nope, we're back here again. Okay, then right up, up. That's gotta be forward progress, right? Right, up, up, right. Nope. Alright, we're right, up, left then. That'll be what we try next. Right, up, left. Right, up, left. Down? No. Right, up, left is what we got so far. Oh, wait, what? The rest of the beast can no longer be found in the surrounding area. The air is still tranquil. I guess we found our way to the end. I think we did anyway. Enveloped in the clear air of the forest and the fragrance of the spirit tree, Adol felt his body drift into a deep, relaxing slumber. When the memory sealed in the back of Adol's mind was restored. Supposedly a kingdom flourished in this forest about 800 years ago. The ruins people find all over Celceta are somehow connected to it. What kind of kingdom was it? What happened to it? I've been trying to find answers to those questions by investigating every ruin I come across and reading up on all the old legends.
Hey.
So you remembered something else. What happened? There was a kingdom in the forest. Kingdom? That'd be one huge find. Wait a minute. You know those ruins the miners dug up in Kasnan? Those could be somehow related.
All right.
Either way, the trail's getting warmer, you know? At least we know we're making some progress here. Let's get going. Now let's hope we can actually... Okay, yeah, we got a proper map again, so... Again, progress. Use this a bunch, start getting some more experience for it. Oh, they want to stay far away from me. I love that the shot is also, like, frozen in motion when I use my special ability. Okay, I don't really want to fight you guys, especially in water. I'm good with not that. Well, literally the Great Forest is where we gotta be making our way to if it's the blue flag that we're aiming for. But I guess we can explore outside of there. Kill, get kill. Ah, shit. I'll die. I was hoping I'd be able to get away with that. That's fine. We'll just have to make our way back and get Adol back up and running. And camp's right over this way, so that should be easy enough. Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, back into the fray. Let's see if we can get to that memory fragment this time. Dash, dash. You could stop running away from me, you know? Not gonna hurt you that badly, just gonna kill you. Important distinction. There we go. Let's heal once more. I mean, that's good enough for me. Poison's just kind of a fact of life we gotta live with, isn't it? Kind of feeling that way now. Poison and paralysis alike. Poison and paralysis. Match made in hell. Okay, let's get this memory this time for real. Where am I? Maps, books, and models were scattered in disarray throughout a dimly lit room. I did not recognize a single one of them. I've been in this room once before. Strength up. I like strength buffs. Probably gotta make more effective use of switching between party members, but there's not too much incentive beyond, like, wanting to tramp somebody else's skills, or they have the element that they need. Oh god. Paralysis can stop doing the paralysis thing of paralyzing me. I feel like I should be going backwards to try and navigate my way to this blue flag here, unless it's reached by going this way. There's a path leading up, so I think that'd do it. I'm gonna try to get out of here while I can. Okay, fuck that chest. We're gonna open it, and then the game wouldn't let me because paralysis sucks so badly. Oof, much better. Yeah, so to the right should be the way to get to that marker based on the map. Make another save. So what is this way? Well, we're here. This is the point that's marked on the map. Man, what an amazing place. Komodo Village. There are houses up there in the trees. I think people actually live there. Really makes you appreciate how adaptable mankind can be. You remember coming here before? I'm gonna say vaguely. Vaguely familiar. Really? Should make things easier if you knew someone we could talk to here. But I guess that is asking a little much. Either way, we'll never know what we're in for if we keep standing out here. Gonna have to go in and hope for the best. What? You're that red-haired outsider who came here before. Looks like they remember you, at least. That sure makes things easier. Think you guys could show us in? Easier, you say? Show you in? If that's a joke, I'm not laughing. I don't know if you're brave or just foolish, but either way, you have some nerve showing your face here again. You have angered the god of the forest. You told everyone letting him into the village was a bad idea.
Hold on.
What? I don't seem too happy with you. What the hell did you do? No clue. Somehow I doubt these guys are too likely to accept the amnesia excuse. This isn't even worth wasting the chief's time. We can handle this ourselves. On my honor as a warrior of the forest, I will make you pay. Wait a minute, at least hear us out. He doesn't remember coming here. He doesn't even remember anything about himself. We came here to help him try and get his memories back. They're not buying it, or that, yeah. You honestly think we're gonna believe that? What sort of fools do you take us for? Damn, I think it's just made things worse. Adol, I think we're gonna have to... Oh, person coming in to save the day? Hey. Ah. Karna? When did you get here? Hi.
You've lost your memories? The Adol I know would never make up an excuse like that to get out of trouble. Does that mean you've forgotten me too?
I think so. Not an excuse, it's the truth. Don't look at me with those doe eyes. You're a pure-hearted young boy, honest to a fault. I still can't believe you're a tough enough warrior to survive out in that forest. Karna, are you actually thinking of trusting him? I don't know yet. But either way, we should hear these two out. We owe them at least that much. You're gonna let them into the village at a time like this? I know you're all on edge right now, and I completely understand. My family's been hit too, after all. Oh. That's right, I'm sorry.
Hey.
It's a difficult time for everyone here. That's all the more reason we need to stay calm and rational. Just like this great tree that watches over everyone in Komodo. Otherwise, we'll end up making decisions we regret later. Sorry, you're right. It's just as you say, Karna. I guess we're still tied up. Look over there, Adol. You can see the whole forest from here. Every little thing we explored in that sea of trees. Yes, it's a lovely view. But keep walking. Your presence here is making the villagers very nervous, you know. Sorry, but for the sake of everyone else in the village, I'm gonna have to make you stay here for a while. You feel like telling us what's going on? Because I have no idea what I just wandered into. I'll tell you everything later. For now, just try and work it out for yourselves as best you can, okay? Easier said than done, but sure. I don't want to hear that from you. I'll be back later. Sorry, but I'm gonna have to ask you to stay put for a while. There she goes. She seems like a pretty level-headed girl, at least. Suppose you have to be to survive in a place like this. Still, looks like we've wandered into something real bad this time. You sure you didn't do anything horrible to these people? How can I be sure? I lost my memories, you know? Now, come on, have some confidence in yourself. I don't want to start suspecting you, either. But this seems like just the sort of place you'd stick your nose into, if nothing else. Oh well, at least we're safe from the beasts and monsters here. Suppose it's as good a chance as any to get some rest. The next day... Oh... Starting to get pretty bored. How long are they gonna keep us waiting? Oh, looks like somebody's here. Excuse me. Allow me to introduce you. This is my father. I am Assad, the village chief. I have met you once before, Adol. Though as Connors told me, you've lost your memories, and I suppose you don't remember me. I'm afraid not. I see. I was hoping you would be able to tell me everything you know, but it seems that won't be possible. So what is going on here? Nobody seems to want to tell us. Recently, several of the villagers have been spirited away. Spirited away? What do you mean by that? One day, one of our own simply disappeared, without a trace. Then another, and another, and none of them have come back since. When did this start happening? The first villager disappeared immediately after you left. We searched the surrounding area thoroughly, but could find no sign of him. Oh no, that's some bad timing.
No way.
Suppose that explains why everyone's holding him responsible, though. To my knowledge, you truly are the first person to come from outside the forest. How can I not think you the culprit when something so out of the ordinary happened the moment you left? A number of villagers are convinced that you angered the god of the forest. Well, when you put it like that, I guess I can kind of see where you're coming from. The people are taking turns patrolling our village now, day in and day out. And surprisingly, many of them are getting rather irritable. Well, we could go look for the real culprit. I thought you might say that. But as the village chief, I would prefer to keep you here for a while longer. How much longer are we talking? Search of the forest will be completed by dawn. And if you don't find anything, what happens then? That I don't know. I will decide when the time comes. I'll return tomorrow. Karno, we're leaving. Oh, okay. Adol, I don't suppose you remember Remnos, do you? No. Expected as much. So, if they don't find anything... Looks like everyone's just gonna assume it was you after all. Only way for the village to move past this is to make someone take the fall for it, which is ridiculous. Level me here. You have any idea who that Remnos guy you mentioned might be? Is this person Remnos? Might have an idea. The man you saw in your dream back at the camp. You think he could have come from this village? Maybe you could paint a clearer picture if we could just find something else to trigger your memory. We gather info? Yeah, sitting around here isn't getting us anywhere. One sec. There we go. That should do it. I hate taking big risks, but an information dealer like me tends to pick up a few tricks every now and again for times like this. It's like the villagers are patrolling outside. Can't really go around asking people for information concerning the situation. Let's see if we can find anything that might help you get some of your memories back. Like what? You got more information, so we're not going this way. Okay. This way it is, then. What are you doing? We've been seen. How'd you get out anyway? You managed to untie yourselves. No wild beasts ever managed to break out of that. Proud of my skills too. You'll have to show me how you did it sometime. Just stay put here for now. Got it? Good. So what are we gonna do? Alright. So it is stealth. Just sneak our way up here. I guess we just keep going up as much as we can. There's something nearby. Or if when I was... Wait, it's not that. It's all the way at the end here? Bingo. I see. Still, I am amazed that you came here from outside the
I
forest.
couldn't believe my ears when I heard that you repelled one of Sis's knives with just your sword. She never misses. Hey, I'm Remnos. It's nice to meet you.
Hi, Remnos.
Sorry about the rude greeting you got from my sister earlier. Attacking anything that moves is what beasts do, not people.
I'm sorry, okay? You should never attack without checking like that. Forest is the beast's territory, where only the strongest can survive. You are unlikely to last there for long without honing your senses as Karna has. I suppose there is little reason for concern, seeing as you traversed it with only that blade for defense.
Yeah, he might not look like much, but his skill with a sword is really something. You'll have to fight me one-on-one sometime.
Karna, you're going to scare him off.
What?
Why? I bet he'd love to spar with me. Adol, was it? These are my twins. Karna is one of the strongest hunters here, surpassing most of my men in ability. But then you discovered that firsthand. Remnos, on the other hand, excels more in the arts. His strength lies in handcrafts and music. I don't think you'll find two better guides to show you around the village. No, I appreciate the kindness. It's nothing, I assure you. Please relax, this is our home, and we pride ourselves on our hospitality. I leave him in your care, my children. As you wish, Father. Let's get started then, shall we? Ah, so we are, playing the flashback this time. Guessing we gotta go back up to the point. God, I'm yawning a lot. Back up to the point where we got the memory. Nope. Like the statue, symbol of the forest guard who watches over us. It's a custom around here to hold your hands together and pray to it. So you're the fabled outsider. Lindsay, that's not a very nice thing to call him. What should we call him? Either way, I'm surprised he didn't get eaten by beasts on the way through the forest. Built like that. Yeah, everyone thinks that when they first see him. Don't let it get you down, Adol. You don't get many visitors here, so niceties may be in short supply. Oh, I'm sorry. Ah, don't get the wrong idea. You may not look very muscular, but you do look quite handsome. Yeah, I look up to strong, burly men, but I'd love it if the men around here were a little more sensitive and smooth. That sounds delicious. Much like Remnos, in fact. He's the model which all smooth men should go by. He knows how music and crafts can make a lady's heart go all aflutter. I'm honored to hear such words from such lovely women as yourselves. Yeah, sorry, I just don't see it. So you're saying you want the two of them to be more like father? Well, that wouldn't be too bad, actually. Yeah, Karna, you never fail to make me smile. What do you mean? Bit cute dialogue. Where else? Is there a building I gotta go into? Perhaps the chief? You finish your tour, you may not get another chance like this. I mean, I feel like I finished my tour. But I guess you disagree. Oh, they start fighting again. See, those two are as much a handful as ever. Yeah, they're always so stubborn. Oh, might you be... That's right. He's the visitor from outside that everyone's been talking about. I thought so. Well... Welcome to Komodo, traveler. Please, make yourself at home. What are you two fighting about? Shut up! Today we're playing Hunters. Today we're playing House. Kids. Karna, Remnos, and a visitor from the outside village. Certainly not a group you see every day. It's very true. Even just the two of us together is a bit of a rarity, given how different our daily activities are. As you can see, we're showing young Adol here around the village. Figured as much. Well, make sure you show him all the wonders of Komodo. Give him some good stories to tell his people. Oh, having a spare pair. Can never have too many earrings. Don't be so picky about the presents other people bought for you. You're so insensitive. First you buy me earrings, and you buy me more earrings. I think I have 4 ears or something? Hey, Master, mind if I show Adol around here a bit? I don't mind. I never thought I'd see the day someone would come here from outside the forest. You don't get visitors much more unique than this one. This is my master, Saisen. He's an artisan. He looks a bit rough around the edges, but I assure you, he really does do beautiful work. Remnos, that's no way to talk about your master. Don't worry about it, Karna. I'm used to his sass mouth. Honestly, you spoil him, Saisen. But he's right about one thing. You do have some beautiful work. Remnos too. Even if he can't be respectful to his master. He can never make anything half as nice as what you two can do. Well, everyone has things they're good at and things they aren't. Like me and hunting for the latter. Remember, just because you're not great at something doesn't mean you have to give it up completely. Exactly. Listen to your master, Remnos. You used to come hunt with us, but then one day you stopped showing up. I'm sure you'd be able to keep up with everyone if you trained. Well, I just don't feel like putting all my effort into something to which I'm unsuited. Moving on. Adol, take a look at this necklace. I'm quite proud of this one. Isn't it beautiful? It's well made. Isn't it just? I knew you'd appreciate it. We're gonna be best friends, I'm sure of it. No, we already are! Look at him getting carried away. You sure seem to be having fun. Now that you're always welcome to come back and look around, as much as you'd like. Make yourself at home here. What's going on in here? Welcome. This is the Village Community Center, where everyone comes to make friends and be social. Feel free to join anytime you'd like. Aren't you a red-haired outsider? Looks like you know your way around a sword, if nothing else. But you don't seem particularly tough. You sure about that? I wouldn't bet on you being able to win a fight against Adol. What? Oh. Karna says so. It's gotta be true. Wait a minute. We haven't fought. She's probably just trying to ingratiate herself with the outsider. Now, calm down. Calm down? Sure must be easy sitting around here all day, never bothering to hunt. Listen here, Remnos. I've wanted to ask this for a long time, but why don't you ever come out with us? Whoa, Damless, hold on. Sorry, Raman. I've had enough of beating around the bush. I want an answer. Why don't you ever come out and hunt with us? You're a man of Komodo. You're supposed to be a warrior. Well, for better or for worse, I'm an artist and a historian, not a hunter. I'm not going to deny you your way of life. I completely respect it. It's just not for me. That's all there is to it, really. I don't get you at all. Really, how we go from talking about Adol to talking about me? Yeah, I've got plenty I want to say to Remnos on this subject, too. But can we at least not discuss it in front of Adol? You're right, I'm sorry. Forget it, I'm not interested anymore. Sorry you had to see that, Adol. Anyway, let's go tour somewhere else, shall we? Sounds like a plan to me. I guess the tour will take us further down a level. Now it's Karna and Remnus, and who are you? So this is the foreigner. What's a foreigner? Well, it means he came from really far away. His name is Adol. Oh, really? Nice to meet you, Addy. Nice to meet you, too. Sounds like you had quite a difficult morning, Karna. I just don't see why you should have to go out hunting. You're a young lady. Well, I do it because I enjoy it, so why not? I am the village chief's daughter, after all. I have to take after him somehow, you know? Though I still got quite a lot to learn before I'll ever be as good a hunter as he is. Karna's gonna be the chief someday. If only everyone in the village is okay with that, of course. I can't imagine a single person who would object. It's so wonderful to have an older sister like you, my dear Karna. Meanwhile, the village chief's son has no pride as a warrior at all. Well, Remnos is an artist. That's right. See? She gets it. Put some value into the arts. Thus, the tour of Komodo village came to an end. It flew by quickly and was so fascinating that Adol forgot his exhaustion from exploring the great forest. I've heard this melody was composed in the image of a thriving kingdom that was supposedly located in the forest long ago. It's a nice tune. It's been passed down for generations here in Komodo. It's like a lullaby that everyone in this village knows, young and old alike. They say about 800 years ago, that very kingdom, remembered now only through song, flourished here. The ruins scattered all over the forest are apparently connected to it. But we know so little else. What kind of kingdom was it? How did it fall? I've been trying to find the answers to these questions by inspecting the ruins and researching numerous old legends. I'd say it's a worthy goal. I'm happy to hear you say that, Adol. I only wish Father would understand this little passion of mine. Hey! How long are you two planning on sitting around out here? Dinner's almost ready. Father says you're welcome to join us if you'd like, Adol. Finally, I'm famished. Let's go get something to eat, my friend. You could stay a bit longer, you know. Why the rush to leave? Father and Karna wanted to come and see you off as well. But they're always out hunting this time of day. Don't worry about it. Well, I'll pass along your regards when they get back. I'm kind of jealous of how free-spirited you are, to be honest. Who's that? Another visitor, perhaps? You don't recognize them? No, I don't think so. Of course, it could have been someone from the village, but there's no way for me to be certain. Whoever it was wearing a very unusual mask. And what kind of mask? I can't see it very well myself. His or perhaps her movements were extremely quick. But it was... Oh, never mind. I'm sure it was nothing. It might have been a part of a ritual. I'll ask Father when he gets back. You know, Adol, as sad as I am to see you go, I hope very much that you'll drop by Komodo again and regale us with more tales of your many adventures. That was a very long memory. Adol, hey Adol. You okay? Did you remember something? Hi. There you are, Adol. Honestly, I've been looking all over the place for you. Uh-oh, she found us. Come on now, how many times do I have to drag you back before you give up? It's not easy being the one sheltering you. Everyone else would just as soon see you skinned alive. Masked? We do have a custom of hanging masks in our homes to repel evil, but I can't imagine... Yeah, if it were that type of mask, it would have stuck out like a sore thumb around here. So most likely that wasn't it. Not based on what Adol's been telling us. Guess the easiest thing to do is ask Remnos directly. Is he here? Something wrong? Remnos is not available to speak with you. He isn't? Did he go out somewhere? Not exactly, no. He's one of the disappearances. We have no idea where he is right now. There's been no word from him since the day he saw Adol off.
No way.
So he was spirited away too, then? I appreciate you telling me all this, Adol. I'm afraid I don't know how much of your story I can believe. Father, outside. Adol, Durin, stay here. Karna, let's go. Right. What's going on out there? Like, we're gonna sit there in one place. Well, standing here sure isn't going to help. Alright, let's go. I'm gonna guess something's going on down there. Is it fighting? What's going on over there? What do you think you're doing? Ugh. Father! He's a match for Father? That can't be! Not enough of a match. Stay back, Karna. Their strength is highly abnormal. What's with the masks? Think they could have something to do with the masked man you and Remnos saw? It would seem to be the case. Yeah, too much of a coincidence to ignore. Still, I'd love to know what the hell is going on around here. Why would the people of Kamado be attacking their own village? Uh-oh, looks like there's more of them. You. Are you the ones who've gone missing? Why? So you can't answer then. Regardless, now that you have attacked our home, it cannot allow you to get away. Impossible, it couldn't be. Father?
Leave it to me.
We've come to help. Adol, Durin. Stay back, I have no need of your assistance. You sure you're okay? Stay back, I said. Ugh. Father! Damn it, it got away. After the masked assailants fled, Karna tended to the wounded villagers. Adol and Durin patrolled the surrounding area throughout the night. The assailants did not return to attack again. Assad's wounds were deep, but after a long night of treatment, his life was no longer in danger. So that means the villagers who were spirited away are the ones wearing the masks? Probably. Probably? You're not sure? Father is without a doubt the strongest warrior in the village. That masked man was able to take him down easily. That shouldn't even be possible. So absolutely none of the villagers who disappeared are strong enough to hurt him? And even if they were, what the hell would they be after? I don't know the answer to that either. Why would they attack their own home? Makes no sense. Ugh. Father! There we go, up and at him, Chief. Where am I? Don't worry, you're home. I see. Thank you. Father, I am... Karna, don't go after that masked man. Huh? Well, why not? Until my wounds have healed. Tell everyone, don't... That man is... Father? Looks like he's out cold again. He's gonna need a rest for a while. Longer to get his strength back. What was he trying to say? I have a guess as to what they're implying in the plot here. Don't know, but it seems like he noticed something during the fight, that's for sure. Guess all we can do is wait for him to wake up again and ask. So, Adol, what are we gonna do now? Let's go look for him. Them? You mean the masked villagers? Look for them where? We don't have any idea where they could have gone. Search party might know something. I'll just keep an eye on Father for a while longer, then I'll be right behind you. Looks like that's settled then. Alright, let's get started. Where would the search party be, though? at the group that's over here. Were you guys with the search party yesterday? Yes, but what business is it of yours? Well, you know about the village being attacked yesterday, right? We're trying to hunt down the ones responsible. And what will you do when you find them? You might not be in prison anymore, but if you think we trust you now, you're sadly mistaken. You could very well be the puppet masters behind yesterday's incident, after all. This might be tougher than I thought. No matter how many times you ask, I'm not going to tell you a thing. I'd suggest you leave while you still... That's enough, Damless. Raman? I hear they patrol the village for the whole of the night. And if they were allies of the masked ones who attacked us, why would they be coming to ask us for information? Well, that is true, but... Fine. I suppose it can't hurt to tell them what I know. So you do know something, then? Maybe. I haven't got the proof it's related to what happened, but it could be. It was pitch black, so I couldn't see too well. But there was someone running through the forest at an unnaturally high speed. It certainly didn't look like any beast. It was heading to the southwest of the village, to a place we call the Ancient Burrow. The Ancient Burrow? You know about the big crater near here, right? If you climb down there, there's a cave full of violent insects. We call it the Ancient Burrow. I see. Seems like we got some pretty valuable intel. Come on, Adol. Let's go tell Karna what we've learned. Thanks for the useful info. Seems their hideout's been uncovered. Hey, Karna, how's your dad doing? He's through the worst of it. He'll be okay if he rests a while longer. But enough of that, I have something I'd like to discuss with you two. What is it? You look awfully serious. I decided to go and hunt for the masked men myself. But didn't your dad say... Staying here at a time like this just doesn't suit me. My father's the strongest warrior here, yet he's still lost the fight. And if he can't win against them, what chances do the rest of us have? If they attack again, we're finished. At least if we can find their hideout, we'll be better equipped to deal with them. I'm no good at sitting around and weighing my options. I much prefer standing tall and taking action. I'd rather do something wrong and regret it later. At least then I'll have done something. You're, how do I put this? You're one tough little lady. Thanks. Naturally, you'll both be helping me, right? Huh? You gotta be kidding me. First of all, I had nothing to do with any of this. Nothing. Yet I've been treated like a criminal. Locked up, forced to patrol all night, eaten alive by mosquitoes. We'll see it through. It's all started with you, Adol, so you're the last person I want to hear that from. Fine, fine. I'll help, okay? Many thanks to both of you.
All right.
Now, if that's settled, there's not a moment to waste. You have no idea when they'll attack next, so we'd better head out as quickly as possible. Let's get all the provisions we need, then hit the road. New party member? Karna joined the party. Party abilities are active when there are 3 or more party members. There are 2 different party abilities. Increase damage and a rare item drop rate up.
Leave it to me.
Leave it to me.
And I guess we got rare item drop up right now. Okay.
Leave it to me.
Let's go.
You start at level 11, so you're significantly stronger than the rest of our party. At this moment in time, anyway. Alright, let's get moving. I'm guessing that would involve going this way. Yeah, it looks right. What's in the chest that's down here? Emerald. Handy dandy. As we were, though. Force of Dawn. Again. It looks like I looped around now. Yellowstone. %20 of the map achieved. Not bad progress at all. Bridge here, if I can put it down, then that might be a shortcut to navigate around more. Yeah. I see we've got another element type now, Pierce. Life ring. That's a good max HP buff. Ooh, I get poison daggers. Level up for Adol. Where's the nearest? It was... Okay. There's also one to the north. Presently, my objective is... Well, I guess mapping out the whole forest will help figure things out just naturally. Or not, okay. Maybe it's this way then. It seems like the way they're getting at anyway. And I think now that we've got 3 party members, we're having an easier time keeping our meter of skills filled up. Oh shit. Well, this is a problem now. Also isn't the way. I need to find a place to heal. Big time. There's a drawbridge, but I need to find the other way around it. Well, let's heal our HP for starters. We're not in the best of positions HP-wise, or at least we weren't. At least now nobody's paralyzed anymore. After a great search to whatever the hell we're doing, wherever the hell we're going. I guess go a different way from the way we came? Hey, that's the solution for right now. We can turn back, okay. Now let's try a different route and see where that gets us. Because maybe to the south will work for us. Well, one way to find out. What's in here? Beast Fang. That'll maybe, hopefully, be useful. There's a chest down here. I think this is one I tried to get before, but just said fuck it because there was too much shit in the way. And I might have been paralyzed as well. That's also entirely possible. Alright, what is this way then? Oh, looks like they're letting me continue this way, so I guess we're on to something. How much of a something is it that we're on to, though? Do I have an R skill? No, I don't. You do, though. You have Jawbreaker. Go ahead and have that skill, Durin. More treasure. What's in this treasure chest? I'll never know. Iron ore. Okay. Nothing. Oh, God. Okay, that hurts. I'm getting the hell out of here. I need to heal once more.
can't wait to see what lies ahead. I can't wait to see what lies ahead.
Remember, we can't wait to see what lies ahead. Alright, back to it. Nice. Get a few more materials, mostly rotting leaves. Don't know what that'd be good for, but we have them now. Okay, this slightly sucks now. Oh, okay, here we go. Flash move. Flash move once more. Doing some great work for me. Okay, what's going on with this light here? So you're really gonna leave us, Adol? I'm sorry, I've made up my mind. Well then, hurry up and get going. No one likes teary goodbyes. You don't want to end up crying on the road like you did when you were a kid, do you? So, where will you be going first? I think I'll start by heading south. I want to brush up on my sword skills before venturing too far. I knew this day would come eventually, but, well... Let me just say one thing. I want you to swear you'll come back here one day. Doesn't matter when. Just one day. If you promise me that, and always remember you've got a home to come back to, you'll find the strength to overcome any obstacle. And I don't care how much time passes, you'll always be welcome here. Dad. And when your journey's complete, and you come back here for good, I'm sure you'll see things a lot differently than you do now. So make lots of good memories, Adol. Thanks, Dad. Take care, everyone. You too. Send us a letter every now and again. Interesting seeing a little bit from Adol's backstory. Alright, I'm off. HP up. For Adol. I feel like I should be upgrading your sword at some point, than just using the starting sword still. So I might be due for that at some point or another. I think I can well afford a better sword. Also, I want to confirm something. Next time I find a monument. Which I might still have a little bit of a path to go. Because I might have been misinterpreting what I needed for the monument a little bit earlier. So I thought I would have to find an item for each distinct colored monument. That it's probably just I can travel between monuments of the same color, which would be a slight flub on my part, or if that's the case. But we gotta get to another monument to confirm this fact. Well, up here should be where the drawbridge was. So we can make ourselves another shortcut. Lower it! More paths open to us. Like more of you pick out that. You gave me good experience for this point in the game after all. Ah, this one's green. No, I can go between those ones. Okay. So yeah, I can warp. It's just gonna take a little more effort to warp to get back to other monuments. Should be a shop somewhere around here, right? Let's see if we can get a better weapon. Your material exchange. Weapons. Let's get a slasher for Adol. Bit of a defense buff. What about armor? That's most of my gold, so not right now. I have a better sword, and that's the important thing to me. Alright, well... if you couldn't tell from the yawning, I am petite. Probably a little bit white still from yesterday's build stream. But y'all should watch, because that was a fun chill stream. That probably means I should start turning in a little earlier than usual. Just because, hang on, let me, go back to title screen. I was starting a little bit earlier than I would normally be going for, so we'll call it here. Good starting point for Memories of Celceta, at least. Okay, schedule for the week then. Tomorrow, we're gonna be finishing Secret of Mana. Thursday, we're gonna be continuing Dungeon Gals. Friday's Retro Book Club. Saturday's Shuffler. Sunday is Speed Bump, and we'll be watching more Gangster and CX in the Discord. Next Monday, I've got my next mystery tournament match in the evening. And next Tuesday is Mauri's Memories of Celceta. Oh, and this upcoming Saturday, after Shuffler, I'm going to be co-hosting an episode of Platform Panic with Splash, a Shuffler race among some players. Let's find someone to raid. Who's up? I mean, they tend to raid us, so why don't we go say hi to the Den of Games? They are off doing FF14 Dawn Trail raid specifically, so be mindful of spoilers if you do not want to be spoiled on Dawn Trail or haven't gotten around to Dawn Trail. I personally do not care. So We'll see you back here either tomorrow for the end of Secret of Mana, or we'll see you back here next week for more Ys Memories of Celceta. Later, everyone.